Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm filming with the Lethal Cosmetics Wildflower Collection. So if you guys want to see swatches, hear my first impression thoughts, then just keep watching. If you guys are new to my channel, welcome. My name is KARENHARRIS. I like to film tan girl friendly makeup videos here on my channel. If you are new here, highly recommend subscribing so you don't miss out. Turning on that bell so you're notified every time I post. And without further blabbering, let's get into it. Okay, you guys, I'm going to try and keep it short and sweet because we've got a lot of ground to cover today. But Lethal Cosmetics kindly sent over their Wildflower collection. And I thought it would be fun to go ahead and swatch the palette for you guys, show you guys an eyeshadow look, try out the blushes, swatch the new lipsticks, and all of the things. So yeah, I'm super stoked. I will say I did do some close-ups and swatches for you guys. I've been getting PR from Lethal for quite some time now. I think it's been like multiple years and I've never had an eyeshadow break on me. So I don't know if the FedEx guy dropped the box or if these are just a little bit softer than some of their other eyeshadows. But we did have quite a few casualties and I'm so sad, but I did manage to press the shadows as best as I could. So just keep that in mind. Some of my shadows did arrive a little bit broken, and so I did my best to like press it back together, but yeah, alas, it was a little bit disappointing that they were broken. But let me go ahead and read you the information I have. So the Wildflower palette consists of 12 new eyeshadows, 5 mattes, and one of them is a true UV reactive neon, which is the shade Thorn, 1 satin, which is the shade Daisy, 4 duochromes, Blazing Star, Heather, Pioneer, and Flourish. And then we have 2 triochromes, Untamed and Clover. The palette is available pre-assembled and the shades can be purchased as singles. Palette retails for $52 and the singles are between $6.50 and $9. Now, I will say I'm most excited for the shimmery blushes because last year they came out with these gorgeous blushes that are also very shimmery and they're just so flattering on the skin. So there are 4 new highly pigmented shades and feature a formula that blends effortlessly. The blushes are $15.50 each. And then we also have some new shades of the Haze lip creams, and these are gonna be $13 each. And then they also launched a 100% vegan brush soap infused with coconut and olive oil, and it comes with a silicone cleaning pad for $11 as well. I'm so excited. I've been loving my Lethal Cosmetics brush set that they sent me, and now I have a brush soap, and honestly, I have so many dirty brushes that I need to clean, like the ones with foundation on them and stuff like that. You guys, if you're not new here, you already know I'm very pregnant. I'm 14 days away from having a baby. Listen, the countdown is on, okay? So don't be surprised. The countdown is on. So I will probably do some brush cleaning when I have time, which who knows when that's actually going to be. But I'm excited to test that out. I feel like this is a sign from the makeup gods that I need to clean my brushes. So yeah, if the brush cleaner is as good as the brushes, I'm sure I'm going to be super happy. But I did show you guys close-ups of the blushes and the eyeshadow palette. I figured I could swatch these on my lips as we chit chat, but I'm really excited to put this makeup on my face. So let's start off. So I'm trying to think of like what kind of look I want to do. I'm wearing this like purpley shirt because I thought it would go really well with the colors of this palette. I'm gonna try not to swing the palette around too much because honestly my desk is already a huge mess, and so yeah, I'm just gonna try and keep the palette as stationary and as immobile as possible, but I have such a big mess on my desk. I'm gonna start off with a Sigma E24 brush, and I'm gonna go into this like periwinkle shade right here. I believe it is the shade called Cyanus, C-Y-A-N-U-S. I'm sorry if I'm butchering that. All the shade names are on the cover of the palette, which is like a sleeve. I meant to say sleeve, but English is hard right now for me. Just kidding. That is such a pretty matte shade, and it has a really, really good color payoff. So yeah, I really like how that's looking on the lid. Next, I'm going to use the shade Foxglove, which is a bit of a darker purpley shade. And I'm going to really focus that on the lower half of the crease and kind of in the outer corner as well. Just a lot of like really pretty purpley hues in this palette. So I'm trying to see if I can create like a little bit of a kind of ombre in the crease. That is such a pretty purpley shade as well. So I'm going to use the shade Daisy, which is like a satin light pink shade on a clean brush. And I'm just going to use it up here just to kind of blend out the first purpley shade and just put a little bit on the brow bone as well. Now I'm going to grab that same Sigma E24 and go into the darkest shade in the palette, which is the shade Nightshade. It's a really pretty dark teal, and I'm just going to tap that on the outer corner, and I'll blend it after I put it down. But first I really want to deepen up the outer corner with it. Oh, that's such a pretty color. It's almost like looking like a dark blue when it mixes with the purples, but I don't mind at all. Okay, I really love how that looks now. I need a lid shade, so I think I'm gonna use, I kind of want to use, oh my gosh, which shade should I use? I think I want to use the shade called Clover, which is a pretty like greeny shimmer. So I'm gonna grab a flat brush and I'm gonna pick it up with the brush and I'm gonna give it a nice spray because these shadows are very soft. Okay, that shade paired so well with the mattes that I used in the crease. It's so stunning. Oh my gosh, this is like a blue, purple, green lover's dream. And I'm just gonna do the other eye quick. That is so beautiful. I feel like I have a firefly on my eyes. Oh my goodness. Okay, I'm gonna throw some eyeliner in the waterline and then do the lower lash line quick, and then we can try out some of the blushes. Okay, so for the lower lash line, I just used the ColourPop liner in the shade Zulu, and then I think I'm gonna try this hot pink shade in the palette. This is the UV shade called Thorn, and I think it might be fun to just kind of lightly blend that on the waterline, just to kind of brighten up the eye a little bit. I'm going to take the shade called Flourish, which is like a pretty purpley shimmer, and we're just going to use that a little bit on the inner corner. Oh, that's so pretty. That's pretty cool. I'm excited. Okay. I did something a little bit different on the lower lash line because usually I like blend the lower lash line shade into the matte, but I think the pink line looks kind of cool. So you guys will have to let me know in the comments what you think, but I'll do mascara and stuff afterwards. But let's go ahead and try the blushes. So I don't know if you guys have seen these blushes, but they're so freaking stunning. I bet they're not going to do anything for you when you look at it like this in the palette, but let me just put them on my face and show you. But I was definitely thinking of using the yellow, but now that I have this like purpley vibe, I kind of want to use the pink on my cheeks. So let me grab a blush brush, and I wish I had my lethal brushes, but I actually use them in my Shop My Stash. So let's try out this pink one first. I want to see how vibrant. Oh my god. Yep, this is definitely more of like a tan girl friendly pink blush because I've been complaining how the ones that are trendy are just so gray on me. So this one definitely has like more warmth to it. Holy smokes. I'm definitely living like some kind of wildflower fantasy here. For sure. Okay. Ooh, that's pretty. Okay, I'm gonna use a little bit of the berry as well. Just gonna put that on the back here. These are so freaking pigmented. Like, lethal. Who gave you the permission to make such pigmented blushes? But also amazing because that means it'll be so good for deep skin tones. I feel like I'm living like my skater girl 90s era. Like, I just need some rhinestones and I'm ready to go. Where? I don't know yet, but it's definitely to some kind of cool skate park or 90s themed party. Holy Santa Claus, that looks so cool. I really love it so much. I don't even know if I need highlighter. I feel like I need a little bit of highlighter, but I'm gonna contemplate what highlighter shade I want to use because I'm not sure yet. And in the meantime, we can swatch the lippies because I figured let me do live swatches. So let's start off with this one called Lyra. And these are kind of like they go down like a, I don't want to say a liquid lipstick, like a satin. And they do have like a bit of a shine to it. They don't completely dry down. And they're so comfortable. So this is the first shade, Lyra, which is like a really pretty rosy tone in my opinion. And just like a really cool everyday color that I could totally see myself wearing a ton. When they first launched these, I wore them so much in videos because they're just so comfortable. Okay, the next shade is called Breeze. So let's see, this one looks like a mauve. Oh, that's so pretty. Such a comfy shade again. So this is Breeze. Okay, the next shade is called Phoenix. This looks like a terracotta shade. And I think I would typically pick this one up for myself. These have like a cake batter like flavor or fragrance to them. So nice. This one smells like chocolate cake to me. I don't know why, but this is such a pretty color. You guys know I would totally wear this all the time. So as you can see here, it's had a little bit of time to dry. So it's not like transfer proof, but it definitely dries down like a slightly, I don't want to say matte, but a little bit matte, but it's not like super dry like a liquid lipstick. They're so nice. Okay, so this is the grungy shade called Hydra. And I think I'm going to just wear this for the rest of the video because it's definitely the most like daring shade of the collection. And I think it just goes with the vibe of this look, so why not? And if you want to see all the other shades that they have launched, I think I have a lip swatch video, so I'll try and remember to link it up in the cards for you guys. Otherwise, you can just search for it on my YouTube channel on the desktop version, or I can also maybe leave my Lethal Cosmetics playlist link somewhere for you guys in case you want to check it out. But yeah, this is definitely not for the faint of heart. So this is the shade Hydra. Okay, so while that's drying up a little bit, I'm going to go off camera, throw on some mascara, put a pair of earrings on, and I'll be right back to give you guys my thoughts on this collection. Would you guys believe me if I told you that I just washed my hair yesterday after not washing it for 2 weeks? I used to have the greasiest scalp and I've worked on it. And now I can go 2 weeks without washing my hair and it doesn't get super greasy and I'm not mad about it. But yeah, I washed it and I actually even straightened it a little bit before I sat down to film this video. So yeah, I'm pretty happy about that. But this is the finished look. What do you guys think? Also, if you watch my Ace Beaute video, you might be familiar with these earrings, except I was wearing the white ones in that video. And since this collection is called the Wildflower Collection, I was like, okay, I need to bring out the pink earrings. And I just can't believe my luck that I found all of these really pretty flowery earrings right before all these launches. So that was kind of exciting. But before I talk about my thoughts and first impressions on this collection, let's go ahead and talk about what else is on my face today. So I made a little stash over here. So my powder is the Sigma powder. This is like my favorite powder. And in case you guys didn't know, Sigma is actually doing 40% off their entire website, which is so amazing. You can save so much on so many amazing things like their new cream blushes, their Ignite eyeshadow primer, which is the one I use every day when I do my makeup, this powder, all of their amazing brushes. My set with Sigma Beauty is like $50 right now, which is awesome. You can get 2 brushes and a blush and an eyeshadow palette, so I thought that was pretty cool. So I did use my Sigma powder today. I also use the Spectrum Color Correcting Duo in medium dark, so I just did some under eye correction with that. And then for bronzer today, I am wearing the Pat McGrath bronzer in the shade Desert Glow. I've been loving this one. It's the one with a little bit of shimmer in it. And today is the last day to shop the Sephora sale. So if you have been contemplating it, it does work on my skin tone. And then I also am wearing the Lethal highlighter in the shade Quantum. So I decided to throw on a little bit of highlighter just because I feel like I can't live without it. And then another one of my Sephora sale purchases is the Glow Recipe Strawberry BHA Pore Smooth Blur Drops. I really think these are nice so far. I'm not like blown away, but it was one of the things I purchased during the Sephora sale. So I've been trying to test it out. And then I did also do an in-store pickup for this guy. I figured might as well try it. So this is the Too Faced Born This Way Healthy Glow Moisturizing Skin Tint. And I got this in the shade Warm Sand. So this is my first time wearing it. I'm going to put this in a testing new makeup video that I'm going to film soon. But I figured let me try it out. It's definitely quite glowy. And I'm not really super into glowy foundations, but it did dry down pretty much to a natural finish. So I will keep you guys posted on that after wearing it a few times. And then for concealer today, I just used the NARS Soft Matte Creamy Concealer, I think this is called. And I have the shade Caramel. So another one of my Sephora picks from back in the day. I picked that up during the Sephora sale. So those are some of the things on my face today. I will leave any links and codes I have to the products I mention down below. If you guys decide to shop using my links and codes, it really helps me out and helps me put right back into my channel. So those are some of the other things on my face today. And now let's go ahead and talk about the new launches from Lethal. So let's start off with the eyeshadow palette. Like I said, we did have a few casualties, but oh my goodness, this palette is so pretty. I wasn't sure, like when I saw it in person, I was like, okay, like it's interesting. The 2 muted shades I wasn't sure about. This shade is a pretty satin, so I did end up using it kind of as a brow bone highlight. This shade you could barely see on me when I swatched it, so I'm not really sure how I'm going to incorporate that into a look, but it's there for somebody that might want to do something a little more subtle. The mattes all perform beautifully. The purples were great. I know people say purples are notoriously hard to formulate, so I really enjoyed putting those in the crease. The metallic shade Clover was beautiful. I have no doubt that the other ones are also going to be absolutely stunning on the lids. And then I really liked the dark teal blue shade as well. It worked really well and it was easy to blend and pack on the outer corner. So far I am really happy with this palette and I can't wait to play with it some more and keep you guys posted on my thoughts with this one. So definitely make sure you catch up on my eyeshadow palette ranking next month. And then as far as the lip hazes go, I'm not surprised at all. Like I said, when these first launched, Lethal sent me all the shades that they started with and I wore these constantly, and now I feel like I'm gonna wear these constantly in videos because they're just so comfortable. I will say the shade Hydra is definitely the most intimidating one for me because I don't see myself wearing a color like this a ton, but the other three shades are honestly, I don't love to say wearable because obviously makeup is what you want to do with it, right? So you can obviously wear any shade you like, but I will say for my preferences, these ones are so nice. So I'm so happy to have all of them. And last but certainly not least, oh my gosh, I love to think of myself as the blush queen. I just love blushes. I can literally never get enough. I've picked up so many blushes during the Sephora sale, even though I'm like, Karen, you don't need to buy blush. Here I am because I'm such a sucker. So I'm so excited that they launched more shades in this shimmer formula. I think it's such a fabulous formula. So if you haven't tried any of these from Lethal, highly recommend. They have another red shade that is so gorgeous. They have an orange shade that they launched as well last year. So those are some of my favorites. These ones I can see myself definitely enjoying for months and months to come. So I will keep you guys posted. I can't wait to try this yellow one out. I think I might try that one if I film tomorrow. But yeah, I really like this pink and this berry. They really layered well together. I was really able to drape them, and I feel like a disco queen, honestly. So I hope you guys enjoyed this quick video. Let me know if you guys picked anything up from the Lethal Cosmetics launch. I think these products are all now available on the Lethal website because the launch happened, I think, on Friday. But also I did see the products are available at Camera Ready Cosmetics. So I will leave a affiliate link to Camera Ready if you prefer to shop on their website. I also do have a non-affiliate discount code with Lethal. So if you just want to save some money on the collection, it's just KHMAKEUP. And you will save on the new stuff from Lethal. I think it's like 10% or 15%. I'm not 100% sure, but if you like to save money, use the code. I don't make any money off of it, but I just want to let you guys know I have it. And thank you so much to Lethal Cosmetics for sending this my way. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Give it a thumbs up if you did. Leave me a comment down below, and I will see you in another video very soon. Bye guys!